ฮัลโหลฮัลโหลเทส1 2 3เล่นไหนแล้วโหลดเกม Welcome to Hogwarts ถึงตรงไหนวะ
Better be Gryffindor!
มาถึงก็กริฟฟินดอร์เลย
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
ยกเลิก
You
ส
are
ควิดิช
here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
มีเรื่องให้ต้องทำมากมายก่อนที่คลาส
Quite
จะ
an
เริ่ม
entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Weasley
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
เล่นหนึ่งเซฟไหนครับ
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
ยากสำหรับนักเรียนที่จะเริ่ม
I'm looking forward to it.
ชั้นปี
I
ที่
remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
5จำได้ครั้ง
You
แรก
were a
ที่มากริฟ
Gryffindor.
ฟินดอร์
I am a Gryffindor.
ฉันเป็น
Never
กริฟ
could
ฟิน
remember
ดอ
the
ร์
password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
ขอพาสเวิร์ดด้วย
Password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
กราชาโดมัน
You may enter.
เข้ามาได้เลย
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
ขอให้สนุกกับคืนแรกที่ฮอกวอตส์
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
ดูเหมือนคนอื่นหายไปไหนหมด ไปที่ห้องคอมมอนรูมเล่นถึงไหนไม่รู้คอมมอนรูมออโต้เซฟนี่หว่าเซฟทับหมดแล้วมันเซฟทับของใหม่ไปเรื่อยๆกริฟฟินดอร์ ไปที่ห้อง Common Room part2 Common Room
Protego!
Can't catch me.
เลื่อนลงบันไดได้เล่นไงวะเนี่ย
Which way is the common room?
ไปทางไหนเนี่ยห้องคอมมอนรูมเล่นฉากแรกก็หลงทางห้องคอมมอนรูมเลเวลเลเวล1ล็อก
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
สองคนนี้มันนินทาบอกคนอะไรมันสักเริ่มเรียนตอนชั้นปีที่ 5คุยด้วยได้ปะเนี่ยยืนคุยด้วยได้ปะเนี่ยโรงเรียนใหญ่เหมือนกันนะเจ้าจอร์จ
That new 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfoot, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
คนอะไรมาเริ่มเรียนตอนชั้นปีที่ 5 Introduce yourself to Cestida แนะนำตัวเองกับ Cestida
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. The professor could arrive any moment.
แล้วมันขึ้นไปเดินอะไรบนนั้นอ่ะมันคุยกับใครไม่เห็นได้เลย
Still not working. Ugh.
มันไม่ working Cestida Blue
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh.
ทำไมมันไม่ได้
Oh,
ผล
hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly
Cressida.
theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Student protege สาอะไรวะ protege
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
มันยากกว่าที่คิดมันฝึกเวทมนต์ฉันมั่นใจว่า
Don't
เดี๋ยวก็
worry,
ทำได้
we'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
ฉันหวังว่าเธอจะมีโชค
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักแคสติด้า Introduce to Garrett Nelly แนะนำตัวกับ Garrett
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Garrett
Don't
ไหน
fall off this
Garrett
time, Nelly. Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going private.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
ยังให้ชิมอะไรวะ Garrett Wesley
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
แน่ใจนะไม่อยากชิม
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
นายเป็นอะไรกับ Professor Wesley เขาเป็นป้าของฉัน My aunt must be nice มันน่าจะดีนะ
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice meeting you Garrett
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Revelio.
Very old Nelly อยู่ไหน Nelly Introduce yourself to Nelly Nelly มันขึ้นไปเดินอะไรอยู่ข้างบน
First day. I'm sure you'd use them.
Having a bit of a poacher problem.
ขึ้นไปไงวะเนี่ย
Still the case. Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role
เอ้ย
seriously.
ลงมาดิ
Black
I
clear.
hope the professor catches her this time.
It's about time.
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them. Nelly, please
I hope
get
the
down.
professor catches her this
Professor
time.
could arrive any moment. Nelly'll do anything for a thrill.
เอาเฮ้ย ขึ้นไปไงวะเนี่ย
Nelly, please get down.
I hope the
could
professor
arrive
catches
any
her this time.
moment. Ah.
Whoa.
She gets
think
older
she is,
every
anyway?
year.
Black noticed the scuff on his shoe the other day and would not take another step until a house elf polished it away for him.
I hope the professor catches her this time.
Nelly, please get down. Nelly'll do anything.
Revelio.
Could arrive any moment.
Lumos.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
Revelio.
This time, Nelly.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
มันเป็นเรื่องจริงใช่ไหมเกี่ยวกับมังกร ใช่แล้ว
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Cherry blossom of milk sound Nice to meet you.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common
I
room.
enjoy my weekly visits to Dogweed and Deathcap. I find I'm more comfortable around plants than people, to be honest.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older. One just like Brockborough.
Serona at the Three Broomsticks always gives such good advice. Don't know how she
Meet
remembers who you are,
Professor Weasley outside common room.
I'm convinced that behind her rather stodgy
Professor Weasley.
had some rather marvelous adventures.
Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
ตำราอะไร
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
ติดตาม Professor
This way.
Weasley มาทางไหน
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
พาไปไหนเนี่ย
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
รูปภาพควาย
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
ท่องมนต์รีเวลลิโอ
Revelio.
เซ็นชื่อ รูปภาพของควาย เล็กฟิลไกด์เพจอินฮอกวอตส์นี่เก็บคำแนะนำมา Wizard level challenge increase your level power อันล็อกความสามารถดูไกด์เพจ
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. I can't wait.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
ต้องไปเรียนอะไรวะเนี่ย
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
เปิดแผนที่เพื่อที่จะวาร์ปSolving Legend เลือก Solving ปีกทางด้านใต้ ข้างบ้านมาเคาะผนังแล้วนะ Astronomy Tower Library and Greenhouse Select Library Annex เลือกห้องสมุด Annex Rotate map fast travel to Central Hall ฉันก็อยู่อันนี้คืออะไรเนี่ยต้องการที่จะวาร์ปไปที่ไหนไปไหนแบบนี้
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
บันไดนี้จะพา
You
ไป
can get
ที่
almost
Central
anywhere in
Hall
the castle quickly from Central Hall.
ไปได้อย่างรวดเร็วจาก
Always something
Center
happening
Hall
here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I do look forward to going home for the holidays.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Field guide.คุยกับ Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
ฉันได้ยินเธอกับ Professor Weasley คุยกันเกี่ยวกับโบราณสถานที่เราไปมา
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
ดูเควสจากแมปเควสเป็นเควสต้องไปเรียนคลาสป้องกัน Defense Against the Dark Art Class จะได้รีวอร์ดคือ Reversio
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
ต้องไปเข้าคลาส
answer the riddle? Wish I. I'd die of embarrassment if my mother taught at Hogwarts. Don't know how Natty manages.
Do you think if we asked Sharp, she'd let us go off early to the astronomy tower? I bet she would. She lives for it.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure. Looking up at that.
เวทมนต์นำทาง พาไปที่ห้องเรียน Defense Against Dark Arts Classต้องไปเรียนเวทมนต์ก่อน
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a moon calf in charge. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1420. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
ถึงแล้วห้องเรียน
Is that all you've got? One! Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
เรียนเวทมนต์ลิเวสเลเวลโซเอาไว้ยกของ
Now, let's try something a little larger.
ลองอะไรที่ใหญ่ขึ้นมาหน่อยลิเวโอโซ
Let us begin with a basic cast.
เริ่มจากคาถาง่ายๆอะไรวะ
Protego.
Perform basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast.
มนต์พื้นฐาน Basic Cast เวทมนต์พื้นฐาน
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
ทำได้ดีมาก Well done.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
ให้สู้กันเอง เริ่มได้
This should Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm
I do enjoy my duel.
Levioso.
Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
ตายซะ
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
นายทำดีมากเท่าที่นายจะทำได้
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
จบคลาสเรียน เรียนกันน้อยจังวะ
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
ฉันไม่ชอบที่จะสู้ฉันชอบการเป็นมิตรภาพมากกว่า Speak to Sebastian เซบาสเตียน
Nice work.
ทำได้ดีมาก
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
ใช่การต่อสู้ครั้งแรกของนายหรือเปล่า
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Defend against the Dark Art class. Go to Sham class.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Sham class.
Do you think I'm impressed? I don't care how many chops it took. Please, leave me in peace.
วิญญาณทะเลาะกันโรงเรียนอย่างใหญ่เลย
Away from me! Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
มีแมวด้วยรูปภาพขยับได้ ชามคลาสไปทางไหนชามคลาส
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I find if I try to do
เริ่มต้นเควสห้องเรียนแล้วเนี่ย
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
นี่
Thank
มานั่ง
you.
นี่เร็วยังว่าง
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Axio มนต์อะไรวะเนี่ย
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
เราออกไปสูดอากาศข้างนอกกัน ตามฉันมา After me.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
การฝึกฝนเป็นวิธีที่ดีที่สุด Accio ดึงวัตถุให้เข้ามาหา Accio
Very good.
Accio
Splendid. Happens to the best of us.
Accio
Excellent control there.
ให้ทำอะไรวะ
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
เราเป็นสีน้ำเงินมิสเตอร์นัทไซสีแดง
What's this?
ให้เล่นอะไรวะ
That is how it's done.
นี่คือวิธีที่
Accio
เอาเลย
Not to worry.
Here we go.
เจ้าจัดทำไงให้ลูกมันมาที่50แต้มหยุดได้แล้ว50โป๊ะนี่
That's it.
Let us see this.
50แต้ม
Yes.
Accio
อาคิโอ50แต้มเอ้ยแม่งไม่ถึง
Brilliant.
นัดไซชนะ
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
ทำให้มันตื่นเต้นเพิ่มขึ้น
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
มันเริ่มจะน่าตื่นเต้นขึ้นแล้ว
That is how it's done.
นี่แหละคือวิธีที่ถูกต้อง
Splendid.
ได้50คะแนน
Be sharp. Phew.
เฮ้ยโอ้โหแม่งล่วง
Stay focused.
โอเค
Here we go. Yes.
Accio
Do not be discouraged.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
ทำได้ดีมาก
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
เลิกเรียนได้
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Accio ฉันใช้เวลาเป็นอาทิตย์กว่าจะทำแบบนั้นได้
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
เรามาจากอูกันดา
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Professor ต้องการคุยกับนาย
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be
A
using
word,
it on
if you
clothing,
would.
to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Charm Class ให้เป็นไหนต่อ Trapping anythingไม่มีการบ้านครอสวาร์ดรอบหนึ่งขับลับคืออะไรวะโคเอสแรดเบอร์รี่ Open Quest Log ไปหา Professor
Hello there.
Wesley
You're the new student, aren't you?
นายเป็นนักเรียนใหม่ใช่ไหม
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Professor Wesley Professor นะ Professor Transfiguration เข้าคลาส transfiguration มันไปเรียนเวทมนต์
I tried to hide a puffskein once, in the corner of the common room.
เริ่มเควส
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
ขอตัวก่อน
There you are.
นั่นไงนายมาแล้ว
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Professor Fig ไม่ได้พูดอะไรเลย
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
มีบทเรียนพิเศษจะให้ท
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
จะได้ไม้กายสิทธิ์เป็นของตัวเองไม่ต้องไปยืมคนอื่น
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
อยากเป็นเพื่อนกับใครนัทสาย
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
รีพอร์ต to Professor Ronan ให้ไปหา Professor Ronan assignment Reparo ให้ไปฝึก Reparo Repario ให้ไปฝึก Reparo Imperial
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Protego! Revelio. Protego! Revelio.
ให้ทำอะไรวะ
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Ah, there you are.
Professor Ronan.
Protego! You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect flying plate near the broken statue. Defend against the dark tower.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
หนังสือบินได้อะไหนวะให้ทำอะไร
Got it. Revelio.
Flying plate. Defend against the dark art tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, dear Master. Wouldn't be sure he's in it now, can he?
หนังสือบินได้
Might some kind soul help me?
เซนโนเบียนุกเก้
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
ทุกคนในโรงเรียนต่างไม่ชอบหน้าฉัน
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
ให้ไปเล่นเกมแล้ว Gobstone
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
ให้ไปหาแล้วเนี่ย
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
ให้ไปหาGobstone นั่นไงหนังสือบินได้จับมันแล้วเนี่ย
Brilliant.
แล้วGobstoneอยู่ไหนเนี่ย Gobstone
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
XAA XAA ได้คาถาใหม่ Reparo ใช้สำหรับซ่อมแซมสิ่งของ Reparo
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
ให้ฝึกฝนจากรูปปั้น
Reparo. I I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Reparo. Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
ซ่อมรูปปั้น
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Lumos. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
gobstone
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
หายตรงไหนว่าก๊อปสโตนแอนเชียนไมจิกWelcome to Hogwarts บินไปไหน
Accio.
ไกด์เพจเก็บเป็นพวกหนังสือบินได้
There's something in there. I just know it.
Almost fainted trying to hop.
โอ้เควสโคตรเยอะเลยตัวนี้ขยับไม่ได้อะ
I performed a knee reversal
มิดนัต
on a
ตี้
second
เนียเอนชาน
It was an utter triumph.
เจอเมตตี้ที่ทางเข้าเจอนัตตี้นะนัตตี้
Hello, looking for me?
มองหาฉันอยู่ใช่ไหมนัตตี้โอไน
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
ฮอกมีดคืออะไรวะฮอกมีดฉันจะพานายไปดูฮอกมีด
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Follow Natty to Hogsmeade ฉากอลังการงานสร้างเดินตามนัตตี้ไปที่ฮอกมีดนัตตี้พาไหนนัตตี้
I do get nervous when the owls fly into the great sea.
ตามนัตตี้ไป
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
ฟอลโล่เนตตี้มันเดินช้าจังวะเฮ้ยแม่งเดินตามผิดคนเดินตามใครวะน่ะนัตตรี
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
อะไรคือฮอก
Oh,
มิด
wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
ฮิปโปกริฟคืออะไรวะฮิปโปกริฟ
Likely already named them too.
ตัวอะไร
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
นั่นไงถึงแล้วฮอกมิดเดินผ่านซากปรักหักพังนี้ไปฮอกมิดคืออะไรวะฮอกมิด
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
South Hogwarts Legend Hogwarts ทางทิศใต้เก็บเห็ดโค้ดสตูแคป
I've heard that Isaac Cooper received several hours a week.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
เริ่มจะรู้สึกว่าฮอกวอตส์เหมือนบ้านตัวเองแล้ว ฮอกมิดแหละเดินตามเนตตี้
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demi-guise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Mr. Moon Mr. Moon อะไรเนี่ยเก็บของ
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
หมู่บ้านอะฮอกมิดหมู่บ้านฮอกมิดวินเลตหมู่บ้านฮอกมิด
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Hogmeade มีอะไรใน Hogmeade
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Hogmeade Village is brimming with differentฟิลไกลแบบหมู่บ้านฮอกเมดโจ๊กช็อป
An inquiring mind.
Thomas Bow.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity,
But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
ซื้อของอ่ะ
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
1,200นี่อะไรเนี่ยมีตังค์เท่าไหร่เนี่ยนี่ขายของซื้อของขายของไม่มีตังค์สักบาทเยี่ยมโอลิเวนเดอร์วิสิตเจปิปปินพอชั่นเมจิกนิดโอลิเวนเดอร์ปิปปินพอชั่น
Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Holy Wonder Branch of Renown วานไม้กายสิทธิ์ร้านขายไม้กายสิทธิ์ไปร้านขายไม้ก่อนไม้เวทมนต์ Holy Wonder
Merlin, blooming beard, not him.
สั่นกระดิ่ง
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
นายนี่เองรอแป๊บเดียวรอแป๊บหนึ่ง
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand. Yes.
ต้องการไม้เท้ากายสิทธิ์
time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
หาไม้เท้าให้นาย
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core.
ไม้กายสิทธิ์
10.5 inches. You might do.
ความยาว10 นิ้วครึ่ง
Here, give this one a try.
ลองไม้นี่ดู
Well, go ahead, swish.
ลองทดสอบดู
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
รู้สึกว่าจะไม่ค่อยเหมาะเท่าไหร่
We'll find you something, not to worry.
เดี๋ยวหาอันใหม่ให้
No, not you.
ไม่ต้องกังวล
Perhaps Yes.
นี่เจอแล้วไม้หายาก
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches,
ความ
dragon
ยาว
heart string.
3.4 นิ้ว
Let's give this one a try.
ลองทดลองอันนี้ดู ไม้กายสิทธิ์ไม้เท้า
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
เก็บเข้า
This is
เชลฟ์
proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There
ไม้
you
ไหน
are.
ดี เจอแล้วไม้นี้ดีกว่า
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here.
นายน่าจะเป็นคนหนึ่งที่ควรจะใช้อันนี้ ลองทดสอบดู Natural Gray สีเทาตามธรรมชาติ Dragon Heart จึง Slightly Springy 11 inch ความยาว 11 นิ้ว ฟินิกซ์ฟีเจอร์ขนของนกฟินิกซ์
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think?
ยังไม่ได้แต่งไม้เลย
Extraordinary.
ยอดเยี่ยมมาก
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
รับอนาคตอันรุ่งโรจน์
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match.
สึกมัน
Your
จะมีพลัง
connection
เพิ่มขึ้น
seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
ไม้เท้ากับตัวเราจะเชื่อมโยงกัน เยี่ยมมิสเตอร์พิปปินพอชั่นพิปปินอยู่ไหนวะพิปปินเซิร์ชหมักลุกกันไม่มีอะไรบ้านเจพิปปินอยู่ไหนวะเจพิปปิน
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at Hogwarts.
ขายยาพิปปินขายยา
They aren't willing to put in the work to learn magic. Too busy with fizzing wisdom, aren't you?
ในบ้านมิสเตอร์พิปปิน
Welcome to Dear Pippin's Cushions.
ยินดีต้อนรับสู่ร้านยาพิปปิน
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
ให้ฉันช่วยอะไรคุณบ้างวันนี้ปรุงยาสูตรปรุงยา
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
ได้สูตรปรุงยาเมจิกนิฟอยู่ไหนเมจิกนิฟเมจิกนิฟFresh Produce Seed and Fertilizer เมล็ดพันธุ์และปุ๋ยร้านขายพันธุ์พืชดูเฟรมโอเคร้านขายเมล็ดพันธุ์
Well, hello there.
Hello there สวัสดี
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Dittany Grow Dittany in small pot ในกระถาง
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
ไม่มีตังค์ซื้อ
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
ไม่มีตังค์กลับไปเจอนัตตี้ที่ทาวน์เซอร์เคิลวงเวียนหมู่บ้านวงเวียนหมู่บ้านทาวน์เซอร์เคิลกลับไปหานัตตี้นัตตี้ มาแล้วนัตตี้
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
ตัวอะไรก่อนเนี่ยเฮ้ยตัวอะไรวะบอมบ์เดอร์
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
หนีไปวีโดชกระโดดหลบยังไม่ทันได้ซ้อมอะไรเลยรีบมาไว้
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Accurate.
ใช้ปุ่มอะไรวะเนี่ยจำปุ่มไม่ได้เจ้าจอร์จ
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep Atkins! We have to wear him down!
Accio. Levioso. Protego.
จะตายแล้ว
Levioso. Protego.
Go.
Lumos.
What?
Expelliarmus!
โดยังไม่รู้จักท่าเลยใจเย็นลูกเพ่ตายอยู่แล้วท่าทางจะไม่รอดเสร็จหมดแล้วพลังหมดแล้ว
Levioso.
โอ้ตายตายแล้วใจเย็นลูกเพ่ไม่รู้จักท่าเลยอัดตัวใหญ่เลยอยู่ไหนวะเนี่ยโอ้ยตาย
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way! Descendo!
เอ้ย
Descendo!
เฮ้ยโดเสร็จเลยแม่งยังไม่รู้จักท่าเลยใส่ใหญ่เลย
Here I come.
เจ้าจัด
Ah, I have everything.
โอ้ยลืมเซ
I
ฟ
see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Leviosa! Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to rest it out! Arresto momentum!
ไม่รู้เรื่องนี่ใส่ตัวใหญ่เลยเล็ดโตเอ้ยน่านี่นะนี่เอาค่อยๆโดนตายแล้วเฮ้ยใจเย็นลูกเพ่โอ้ยแม่ง2 ดอกเลยเฮ้ย
Expelliarmus!
โอ้ย
Accio. Protego. Lumos. Stupid one.
Arresto momentum!
เฮ้ยแม่งเหี้ยเกือบตาย
Leviosa.
Expelliarmus!
เฮ้ยใจเย็นลูกเพ่เฮ้ยไม่โดน
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
ให้ทำอะไรวะชัดจูเกือบตายอะไรอีกเนี่ย Ancient Magic ไอ้กอบลินยักษ์โชว์ดีกว่าโชว์
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so.
ฆ่าโชว์ได้
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you again.
ขอบคุณอีกครั้ง Defend Hog Meat Repair Damage
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo Reparo
Protego. Revelio.
Revelio Reparo
Reparo.
ซ่อมรูปปั้น
Good as new.
เหมือนใหม่ เอ้ายิงมันพังเจ้าจอร์ด
Accio. Reparo.
ถังนี่คืออะไรเนี่ย
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
ซ่อมหมู่บ้านให้ครบ7 อย่างเหลืออีก2
Revelio. Reparo.
ซ่อมอะไรเนี่ยโอ้ซ่อมบ้านพังเป็นแถบรีพายโร่มีกรรไกรตัดต้นไม้แล้วรีเวริโอ
Revelio.
ไหนอีกอันนะรีเวริโอนี่ไง
Reparo.
ร้านขายอะไรเนี่ยขายขนมร้านขายขนม Speak to shopkeeper เซฟก่อนมันเซฟแมนนวลไม่ได้เหรอวะเซฟอยู่ไหนเนี่ย Speak to shopkeeper
We were just talking about you.
Augustus Hill.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
ให้แต่งตัว Purchase Preview.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Compare. Unavailable.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad.
สงสัยจะค้าง พักก่อนสักแป๊บพักเครื่องDefense Offense Select Clock and Lock Gear Slot Press A ถุงมือไม้เท้าTraditional เพิ่มพลังโจมตี Offensive 300 บาทไม่มีตังค์
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Three Broomsticks.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
เปิดฟังหีบดนตรีตามนัตตี้ไปนัตตี้
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Goblin.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
นายเข้าถึงตัวเด็กคนนั้นไม่ได้นายก็ไม่มีประโยชน์กับฉัน
Let's go.
รีบหนีไปกันเถอะ
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working
ทำอะไรกับ
with
Victor
Rookwood.
Rookwood
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
ฉันว่าฉันเคยเห็นกอบลิน
Quickly,
ตัวนี้
let's
ที่ไห
get
น
inside the Three Broomsticks.
Three Broomstick ไม้กวาด3
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
ไม้กวาด3 ด้าม Three Broomstick
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
เคยเห็นหนุ่มคนนี้ที่ไหนเนี่ย
Welcome.
ผมเคยมาที่นี่กินเบียร์อะไรล่ะ
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took
ดี
down
ใจ
a
ที่นาย
troll.
ไม่เป็นอะไร
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
โชว์ในฮอกวีดไม่เคยเกิดขึ้นมาก่อน
Something's not right. The only brutes we
บาง
usually
อย่าง
have to deal
ผิด
with.
ปกติวิกเตอร์ล็อกวูด
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
ฉันมาเพื่อ
My friend
เด็ก
is
คนนี้
enjoying
เท่านั้
a
น
well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
ฉันบอกว่าเพื่อน
One would
กำลัง
think you
ยุ่ง
all
อ
had
ยู่
enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
บัตเตอร์เบียร์เบียร์เนยบัตเตอร์เบียร์
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
พวกนี้มันร้ายกว่าโทน
Trolls,
เธอเจอซะ
Ranrock
อีก
and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
ว่ามันถึงเวลาที่ต้องกลับไปที่ปราสาทแล้ว เซฟได้แล้ว เซฟก่อน เซฟคอมพลีทมันก็พักก่อน รอบดึกอาจจะมาเล่นอีกรอบ พัก stop streaming